Welcome back. Right now in studio, we have Vish Sangani, the leader of the people stream for the Viva project. So Vish, can you tell me, what is the actual mandate for the people stream under the Viva project?
Firstly, I'd like to say that it's a great initiative because for the first time, the people mandate has been elevated at the same level in terms of consumer, business, or any other strategic mandate. Okay. So certainly the fact that people are an asset, we need to look at an organization culture and a people-centric strategy is extremely critical. So basically, all projects, initiatives, programs which impact and affect the people and the leaders of our organization go through the Viva People Stream.
Can you give me some of the initiatives that actually underpin the actual Viva People Stream?
In the Viva People Stream, we have a team that we represent across the organization, which comprises of a lot of the senior managers, general managers, and also an executive sponsor. In terms of the initiatives, what we have is 4 key areas, and I'll just run through them for you. The first one is around leadership and talent management. Okay. The second one is around performance management. The third one is around creating a work environment of care. And finally, the last one, but not the least, is around cultures, values, and norms.
For our viewers, is it possible for you to maybe give us 2 or 3 initiatives just under each of those streams so they'll be able to get a feel for what exactly it is those streams would be doing?
Let me start with the first one, the leadership and the talent management stream. They're essentially, Imran, is that, as you're aware, we've had many years in MTN, we've had many different leadership models in the organization. And I think for the first time after many years, we actually have a consistent leadership model in the organization, which is centered around a group leadership model. So we've taken what we call the people management, or anyone who manages a team or people, quite seriously. There, what we've managed to do is we've tried to create a common leadership platform in order to make sure that all employees and all leaders speak a common leadership language. In terms of talent management, we've been pushing a lot of effort in terms of making sure that we look at development and succession planning quite seriously. It brings clarity to the employee around what they need to do, what results they need to produce, and how they'll be measured.
Let's talk a little bit about culture, values, and norms in the people stream.
What we're trying to strive for is to create a certain level of professionalism in the organization around meeting protocol. Another example of culture, values, and norms is a lot of work has gone through in the last 1 or 2 years around ensuring that we facilitate what we call team charters. And a team charter essentially looks at things like, what's the team's purpose and vision? What are the roles that people play? What are the key goals and targets that people need to achieve? And most importantly, what are the norms or behaviors that we adopt? We're going to look at doing mini quarterly, what we call health checks. We want to look at a quick dipstick, maybe 10, maybe 20 questions to get a quick health check in the organization every quarter. And then finally, the 4th area is around creating a work environment of care.
Vish, allow me to play devil's advocate here for a moment, and I'm going to put you on the spot. But at MTN, we've been through a lot of change initiatives. And my question to you would probably be, what's different? Is it going to be more of the same? Why do you think this process is going to make any difference?
In times of constant change, there has to be initiatives that keep up with that. So we can never really say, well, we did it 5 years ago, why do it now? So the scenario has changed, the context has changed, and we need to keep up with the times. That's number 1. Number 2 is MTN South Africa has had a lot of leadership changes, as you're aware. So now we've got Karel on board as MD and leading the South African business. With him comes certain insights. I certainly feel that he's leveraging a lot of the leadership team that supports him. So in terms of that leadership and the leadership vision that he brings collective with the ExCo team, I think a lot of the things are coming together on a common platform, which is really important. So consistency is key. I think simplicity is key. And the final thing I think links to the previous point, which is from an employee-centric point of view, it creates simplicity from a user perspective. So as an employee, I think Viva is a simple platform to say, well, these are 5 key areas, and this is what each of the areas actually do.
I think it's superb that you've taken this concept of people, brought it to the table and saying, we've got particular elements that we want to drive forward to ensure that we're speaking to action as opposed to just talking about it.
That's right.
That's wonderful. Thank you very much for
Thanks
your
a
time,
lot.
Vish. Much
Pleasure.
appreciated.
Thank
you.